The streets are empty. Children are asleep in their homes. No sirens, no warnings. Then the ground begins to shake. Greater than in a matter of minutes, cities that had known peace for centuries are turned into battlefields. Greater than, this is not just another war. This is the beginning of a global catastrophe. Silence. September 1st, 1939. The first shots of World War II are fired. In the days leading up to the invasion, tension filled Europe. Governments received intelligence reports. Diplomats warned of imminent danger. But many still believed war could be avoided. In Poland, people went about their daily lives. Farmers worked their fields. Children went to school. Families gathered for dinner. They had no idea that by morning, their nation would be under attack from both sky and land. At 4:45 a.m., German forces launched a massive assault on Poland. From the west, tanks rolled forward. From the air, German bombers screamed overhead. From the sea, warships attacked coastal defenses. The Polish town of Wilu was bombed, not because it held military targets, but to spread terror. This was total war. The world had never seen anything like this. Germany's strategy, known as Blitzkrieg, relied on speed and shock. It combined tanks breaking through enemy lines, aircraft destroying communication and supply routes, infantry following closely behind. Instead of slow trench warfare, Blitzkrieg aimed to paralyze the enemy. Polish units were surrounded before they could regroup. Command centers were destroyed. Entire divisions were cut off in days. Despite overwhelming odds, Poland resisted. Cavalry units, often misunderstood, did not charge tanks blindly, but fought bravely against German infantry. Polish pilots flew outdated aircraft against superior German planes. Soldiers defended cities, street by street, but courage alone could not stop modern warfare. Germany claimed Poland had attacked first. The Nazis staged a false flag incident, using prisoners dressed as Polish soldiers. Their bodies were left behind as evidence. This lie was broadcast to the German people. The invasion was now portrayed as self-effacing. Britain and France had promised to protect Poland. As news of the invasion spread, pressure mounted. Crowds gathered outside government buildings. Newspapers printed extra editions. Radio broadcasts filled homes with fear. On September 3rd, 1939, Britain delivered an ultimatum to Germany. There was no response. Às 11:15, antes do meio-dia, Britain declared war on Germany. France followed hours later. World War II was now official. But after the declarations, something strange happened. There were no major battles in the West, no immediate invasions, no decisive action. This period became known as the Phony War. Soldiers waited in trenches. Civilians waited in fear. Everyone sensed the calm would not last. Meanwhile, Germany continued to prepare. On September 17, 1939, Poland faced disaster once again. The Soviet Union invaded from the east. This was part of the secret agreement between Hitler and Stalin, the Molotov-Ribbentrop. Poland was trapped between two powerful enemies. There was no escape. By early October October, Warsaw was under siege. Food and ammunition ran out. Resistance collapsed. On October 6, 1939, Poland surrendered. The country was erased from the map, but the suffering was far from over. Under German and Soviet occupation, political leaders were executed. Intellectuals were arrested. Entire families were deported. Jews were targeted immediately. Ghettos were established. Businesses were seized. Human rights disappeared overnight. The foundations of the Holocaust are being laid. The invasion of Poland shattered all illusions. Appeasement had failed. Diplomacy had failed. War was unavoidable. Germany had proven its strength. The Allies had revealed their weakness, and Hitler was already planning his next move. As winter set in, German forces turned toward Western Europe. France trusted its defenses. Belgium hoped for neutrality. Britain prepared for the worst. But none of them truly understood what was coming. Greater than in the spring of 1940, Germany would strike again, faster and more brutally than ever before. Greater than France would fall in weeks. Millions would flee their homes, and Britain would stand alone against the darkness. In Episode 3, we witness the fall of France, the miracle of Dunkirk, and the moment when the fate of Europe hung by a thread. Greater than history was accelerating, and there was no stopping it. If you want to understand how the world descended into chaos, subscribe to the channel and continue this journey through the darkest chapter of human history.